Hello everybody, Cameron here, Raptor94, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are going to talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I don't know what to say about this game. Like, I expect Black Ops 3 to be as good as Black Ops 1 and 2, and from what I have played and experienced, I would have to say that Black Ops 3 is probably the worst of the whole Black Ops franchise. And I'm gonna give out my full thoughts and opinions about this game. So I guess you could see this as a review of the game, which I hardly do review videos. I just play the game, then I express my thoughts literally in the finale video. But I had to make a separate video on this because I have a lot of things to talk about Black Ops 3. And what you're seeing here is gameplay from the Nightmares mode, so you probably want to, hey, what the hell? There's zombies in the campaign? Yes, there is. It is called Nightmares, which is basically a reimagining of the original campaign. We'll talk about that later because I got a lot of comments about that freaking campaign mode for sure. But yeah, let's talk about Black Ops 3. Hopefully it won't be too long. Hopefully I don't rant about this game because this game is such a huge disappointment. Alright, so pretty much the premise is that is way in the future now. It's like 2060 something now. 2065. See, I don't remember the year time it takes place because this game is so less memorable than the other Black Ops games. So I think it takes place like around 45 years after Black Ops 2. So it's like way in the future. You got cybernetic augmentations, weather control, all this, all this futuristic stuff that it just gets a little bit stale. So if you have been wondering, yes, Raul Menendez is mentioned in here as well as Nova 6, but only briefly. And I think they only added those mentions just to keep it, oh, it's still in the same Black Ops universe, but in my opinion, Black Ops 3 feels like a completely different universe in my opinion, or at least a spin-off, but to me it feels like a completely different universe rather than staying connected to the original Black Ops franchise. Alright, so see, I'm going to talk about what they did right and what they did wrong in this game. So the good thing is that, well, the good thing, I'll say they have the atmosphere definitely down. The atmosphere, I'll say, is pretty good. The graphics, it's like a sort of hit and miss, but I would say the character models definitely look a lot better compared to the previous Black Ops franchise. Like, to me, they look more realistic. They look more like actual people. While 2 and 1 is still using the old, the old Call of Duty 4 engine. I'm pretty sure Black Ops 3 is using the same codes from the old Call of Duty engine as well. But in my opinion, they definitely got the character models down. I would say the game definitely looks a lot better. I have to say the graphic is definitely a huge step up compared to previous Black Ops games. And let's see what else I got. See, the cybernetic powers they added in the game, like if you know how to use them right, they're absolutely devastating. Like, this is one called Immobilize, where it pretty much turns the enemies and robots, or actually robots, makes the robots combust into an explosive fireball, and it basically kills anything around them. And if you can upgrade them to the max, is disgusting. And another thing they got right is that the customization, the way you customize your gear, your weapon, is definitely also a huge step up. I love how they have like different armor pieces you can wear for your character. You can also mismatch or match up too. It's however you want it. I think you can change the color. I don't remember, but I think you can change the color of the gear and uniform you wear, and it just looks freaking amazing. The tons of options too. You can customize your weapon. It's pretty almost limitless because first of all, you can add multiple attachments depending on the perks you take, as well as you can create your own weapons as well. Obviously you need certain perks to have all the attachments on, but basically you can probably get all the best attachment you can have and put on your gun all at once, and you pretty much have a killing machine. Like, I think the customization on the weapons is definitely pretty good. Like, you can also chain like the camo for it too, which some of the camos are good. You can also use black market camos too, which is the black market is basically the virtual store. You can use that. You can go to the store and buy, you know, whatever skins you want with virtual money or real world money. I wouldn't recommend it, guys. Don't spend money on microtransaction because, you know, fuck that shit. So anyways, so yeah, they got those things right though, and the sound design too is also, I'll say, solid. Not the weapons, but the whole general world, I would say, is pretty good. Like they got the sound and immersion and the atmosphere right. And also, I think the voice actors did an absolutely fantastic job on the characters as well. Like you get a few familiar faces, such as I forgot her name, but she plays as Sarah Hall, and I remember her from Battlestar Galactica. You don't remember Battlestar Galactica? That was basically the Game of Thrones at the time. It's basically a Game of Thrones sci-fi show. Like it's pretty dark and gruesome for a sci-fi channel show. You guys should I highly recommend Battlestar Galactica, their 2003 reboot, because this is so good. But yeah, she did a fantastic job, and they actually used her face too as the character model too, so you definitely recognize her when you see her. And also got Dr. Salim. I think his name is Tony Amendola. I probably pronounced that wrong, but he plays as Braytac from Stargate, and you know me, I love Stargate. I made an Armored 3 short film based on Stargate SG-1. But yeah, I'm glad to see him still doing, you know, acting roles. They even use his face too in the game. So when I saw it, I was like, hey, it's him. So I'll say it's pretty awesome. But yeah, the voice actors did a great job. The main character, the character you play as talks, and I think she did a great job. I haven't played the male character yet, so I don't know how his acting is, but I know the female acting role for the player character is pretty good, and as well as everybody else. Taylor also did good. Sadly, we get no original characters like Mason, all those other cool characters coming back. So yeah, I would say that's some few good things I have to say about. Maybe Zombies. I haven't played too much of Zombies, but Zombies is, you know, I could say that Zombies is not too bad either. I say Zombies is pretty fun, but it's also best to play with friends, because obviously you play with friends, it's more enjoyable. So yeah, I haven't got the chance to play Zombie, maybe later in the future, but that's the only few good things I have to say about the game. So now with the goods covered, now let's talk about the cons. Alright, so the number one I'm going to talk about is performance. Oh my goodness, performance in this game is hot garbage. It's just terrible. Like, it's almost as bad as COD World War II beta, but you know, COD World War II can, yeah, let's not speak of that abomination. But yeah, performance for Black Ops 3 is just, oh my god, I don't know what was Treyarch doing, but it was a huge step down from Black Ops 2 for sure, because Black Ops 2 have all the options that you can use, and the game also runs properly too. But Black Ops 3 is just, oh, it's terrible. So you get times where the game doesn't render fully, and then you see textures still being rendered, and it just looks terrible. It's like playing Mass Effect 1 again on Xbox 360. You probably remember, if you guys played Mass Effect 1 on the Xbox 360, you know what I'm talking about. Like, 360 couldn't render Mass Effect 1 properly, to the point the game looks like shit still. So yeah, Black Ops 2 was having that exact same problem. Like, sometimes there's even occasions where objects would just pop out of nowhere, and it's just, what the hell? Like, why is this engine so freaking crap on the PC? I'm pretty sure it runs good on consoles, but PC, no, it runs like shit still. Like, I can't believe that Treyarch, like, I can't believe they didn't release this poor of a port on PC. Like, I'm just disappointed that Treyarch, you know, from Black Ops 2 having a good PC port to like shit tier PC port on Black Ops 3, and apparently they're gonna invest a lot of money in the Black Ops 4 PC port, but I still think it's gonna be hot and garbage, considering that, you know, it's not gonna come with single player campaign, and they're making a battle royale game. So Black Ops 4 is definitely a no-no. Like, unless they add a single player campaign, I will not touch that game at all. Screw Battle Royale. Not really a fan of Battle Royale genre. The movie is great. The original movie is good. The concept wise, but now every game industry is like, oh, we gotta make, we gotta have a Battle Royale game mode now. It's like, nah, just not. Just no. Even Battlefield 2018 is gonna have it potentially. So if that happens, yeah, Battlefield is gonna be dead to me. But anyways, enough for the rant. Here we go. I'm ranting again. So yeah, that's one con down. The freaking performance is terrible. Like it's a shame, really. Two, weapon design sound, and explosives. I don't know what the hell, where to get all the sound files. The sounds is just not that great, in my opinion. It's just, I don't know, there's something about it that just doesn't have that oomph, the bass to it. Especially the weapons. Most of the guns in this game sound like it sounds like you're shooting a fucking airsoft gun, and it's just no. It's almost as bad as Battlefield Hardline weapon sound, but at least Battlefield Hardline sounds a lot better than Black Ops 3 because every weapon sounds like a pea shooter. It's like, come on, man, not every gun sounds like that. Like, I'm just disappointed that the weapon sounds is just, explosives especially. Explosives supposed to have that oomph, the bass when it explodes, but in this game it's kind of watered down drastically to the point it's like, okay, like, you don't get that intensity like the other COD games had, like, Black Ops 2 and other Call of Duty games, they, at least the explosive sounds are a lot more bassy, a lot more stronger to the point of like, oh my god, I'm getting messed up. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just terrible. Call of Duty, in my opinion, never really have the best weapon sound design, but at least the older COD games, they sound a lot better compared to Black Ops 3. Call of Duty World War II, some guns sounds okay, but most of the time they sound like shit too, so there's that. Alright, so 3, okay, so let's see, what's the number 3 con we can list that I absolutely hate about this game. The game is, okay, 3, so it definitely a lot more heavier scripted events for sure, like compared to any other COD games, but this one is definitely beyond this level. Like, there's a lot of parts like you know what's gonna happen, and then it happens exactly you predicted. And I was like, oh my god. Don't mind if you guys hear that. Those are my dogs. Don't mind them. But yeah, I just like, I don't mind heavily scripted events, but it was like very noticeable. Then what's the point? Like even having that cutscene, because you know what's gonna happen, and I don't know. In my opinion, the game, as Call of Duty games, as they come out every year, they get more predictable to the point it's like, alright, Activision or whichever, Treyarch, Sledgehammer, just stop. Stop what you're doing, rethink your ideas, and stop making it so predictable and boring. Alright, so that's the number 3 con down, so what else we got to talk about this? Alright, 4. Alright, so another big con, this is a big one too. Like, the biggest con I would say about this game is probably the story. I do not like the Black Ops 3 story. Not because that is, like, don't get me wrong, the cutscenes that they got for it, the actings they got for it is pretty good, but the story is literally all over the place. Like, most of the time you don't know what the hell is going on most of the time, but yeah, the story I would say is the weakest of all the Black Ops franchise, and also the most unbelievable, most unrealistic of all the Black Ops franchises as well. Like, I think that's one of the main reasons I don't like it too, because it's unrealistic and not believable, because it's in a very like far future setting, and I don't know, far future settings, like if you do it right, it can be good, but I personally not really a fan of the far future setting. Like, I prefer it to be like near future or a modern setting where you get like a mix of both worlds. That's what I like about. But if it goes to like too futuristic, then I don't know, it kind of just kills the mood in my opinion. I don't know. Like, I like sci-fi, don't get me wrong, I love sci-fi, but Black Ops just, I don't know, it just didn't cut it for me. Like, the story was very confusing at first. Like, I did get it after a while, but even so, it's so confusing. Like, I think the writers, they tried to do something new, and I don't know, I think they kind of failed in trying to like achieve their vision, because it's just, I don't know, I don't like the story Black Ops 3, it just doesn't feel connected to like Black Ops 2 and 1. Like it feels like a completely different game in my opinion. Like it feels too different. Like the atmosphere, everything about it is just no, this is not Black Ops, but technically it is Black Ops, so I don't get it. But yeah, I would say yeah, the story is weak. The character development is also the weakest I have ever seen in any Black Ops franchise. Like you don't know too much about your team besides your team apparently became traitors and then decided doing bad things as they become bad guys and the whole world goes crazy. I don't know. It feels cliche, but they also try to be very artistic at times too with the crazy DNI stuff where you go to like virtual reality worlds, all that kind of weird stuff. It's somewhat played out right, but you might be able to see my frustration here in one of the nightmares mode. Like I don't know. In my opinion, those secrets are they're okay, but I don't know. It's just it drags on to the point. Alright, can we just get this over with? But yeah, I don't like the story. The characters are less memorable. And I don't really care much about them. See, in Black Ops 2, you could see my reaction when they killed Harper. I was like, oh my god, no. Like that really broke my heart, guys. That really did break my heart when I had to shoot Harper in the face. I was like, oh my god. Like those are good times. I would say good times. Black Ops 3, I never got any of those moments whatsoever. I didn't care about anybody in this game, and that says a lot. Like they failed on the character development big time in this game, and it's a shame. It's a wasted opportunity. Like what happened to the Black Ops 2 writers? Like get those guys back. Whoever wrote Black Ops 3 story, just stop. Let's see. Yeah, and also the ending is fucking bullshit. So, ending. I'm pretty sure at the ending, I think you were Taylor the whole time. I did a little bit of research. Apparently, your character died a long time ago, and Taylor is like, and you were playing as Taylor the whole time. I don't fucking know. Like, I'm confused. I don't pay attention to that stuff. I hardly care about it. So it's whatever it is. I don't care about Black Ops 3 at this point. Like that's what the guys think, the ending signified that you were Taylor the whole time, but I don't know. The game is hot garbage. I don't want to talk about the story. And number 4, let's talk about number 4, and that would be the Nightmares campaign mode. Oh boy! See, when I first played this campaign mode, I thought I was gonna get a completely different experience, considering it features supernatural entities and zombies. But guess what you guys get? You basically be playing the same single player campaign again, but the only difference, surprise, surprise, they just added zombies. That's all they did. And guess what? All those missions are completely unbalanced, absolutely unbalanced. They also changed the gameplay mechanics that I despise. Like it's freaking bullshit. Like. So they try to make it like zombies, but to put in the campaign mode. So basically, you can't carry 2 guns. In order to get new weapons, you had to kill zombies and they drop pickups on guns, which plays out like zombies in a way, zombies modes. And some of those weapons could be good with different attachments, but some of those guns could be shit tier. And it's just, I don't know, I don't like it at all. It's like it's bullcrap. Like you constantly like there's also times where you pick up the gun and then you can't pick it up again, or the gun disappears from the universe and now you're stuck with this shitty ass freaking pea shooter that can't hardly do any damage at all. So I don't know, I just don't like the pickup system on that. It's just stupid, and it also applies to the cybernetic powers you get too. So you can either get shit tier or you get godlike tier freaking powers, but most of the time you get average to shit tier powers for your cybernetics, and it's unenjoyable. Like in my opinion too, the Nightmares mode is just a lazy work. Like they basically use the same asset, the same cutscenes, the same characters for the campaign. It's literally the same original Black Ops 3 campaign. The only difference, you only have 3 actors talking in a narrative form. You got Dr. Salim, your player character, and Kane. That's it. Just 3 characters that talks throughout the whole game. And it's funny too because they reused those cutscenes for Black Ops 3, and it feels awkward because they literally mute all the characters, like all the NPC. You can still hear the movements with the arms, the armors, and legs, but they're completely mute. So you see them talking, and they don't say nothing, and I just find it hilarious, and just just find it a little bit hilarious because it's just wow. Like Treyarch really dropped the balls. Like they didn't take the time to add new cutscenes, add a new voice actor, which they did, but it's only 3 characters. But they didn't bother to add new cutscenes and all that stuff. And it's just, I find it very disappointing. You'll probably see it in the video. You're probably gonna see like some cutscenes where those guys are supposed to be, for example, 54 Immortals guys, but instead you see zombies, and it's funny because you see them on a vehicle in the technical, and they're shooting those machine guns like they're actual people. And on top of that, you can see them walk out of the vehicle and they carry a gun, but the gun is non-existent because they're zombies. So basically, they're being shooting an invisible gun, and it's just sad. It's so lazy. Like Nightmares mode, I would have to say, guys, completely avoid it. It is a huge waste of time. Not recommend it at all. I wasted my time on it and I regret it. It's just a huge disappointment, and it's just hot garbage. Like you're basically playing the same campaign, and I don't like doing that. But I went to it, and there it goes. But yeah, Nightmares mode was a huge fail. There are some levels that are absolutely freaking unbalanced as well. Like you probably see it in the clip below. Like you probably hear me rage in the background because I'm gonna keep the voice files as minimal as possible. That way you guys can hear my voice. But you will hear my frustration on this game because this game mode is it's bullshit. Like there are times where they put so many zombies at one condensed area, it's impossible to get through them, especially you have no powers because they do expire over time, and it's just so freaking full of crap. Like Nightmares mode, hands down, 0 out of 10. Don't play it, guys. Please don't do it. And there's gonna be another minor con as well. It's not really a con, but more of a personal issue. But the game is 100 gigabytes, almost 100 gigabytes. Like, holy shit, this game is too big. Like, I get it, the game is big, animation is great, but holy shit, almost 100 gigs. No, thank you. So as soon as I finished recording the game, I instantly uninstalled it because the game was it's so freaking big. There's no point keeping it in there, wasting my hard drive. So it's gone and dealt with. So yeah, hopefully I explained all my thoughts and opinions on Black Ops 3, and I would have to give Call of Duty Black Ops 3 6 out of 10. That's my final rating. See, I could have given it a 5 out of 10, but I'm going to be a little bit generous and give it a 6 out of 10, only because I did enjoy playing the game, though. I'm not going to lie. I did enjoy playing the game despite the game being a piece of shit. I definitely enjoyed playing Black Ops 3 and all the cool stuff they try to bring in, and sometimes it plays out, sometimes it doesn't, but I definitely enjoyed my time playing Black Ops 3 though. But am I going to play the campaign again? Nope, not going to go for a third time because screw that bullshit. But yeah, that's all what I got today for the Black Ops 3 review, I guess. So yeah, 6 out of 10. Game is it's alright. I would definitely not spend $60 on this game because Activision still charges $60 for no fucking reason. Like, come on. Like, it's out 2018, the game is 2015, so shit. Bring the price down. It's not a freaking new game. But obviously they're not gonna do that, so oh well. And oh yeah, another bullcrap about this game. Microtransaction. Don't support microtransaction, guys. It's up to you. You guys want to spend money on it. It's up to you, but I wouldn't recommend it. I despise this fucking business practice where you gotta buy stuff to pay to win, or you get skins and all that crap. Like, that shit supposed to be in free-to-play games, not paid games. You guys paid $60 on, and now you gotta spend an extra $20, maybe $40, maybe more, just to get stuff that you want in the market, just to win. and which is sad. The gaming industry is going more into that route now, where they don't care about the customers and care more about money. And now they care, as you can see, EA. Oh, EA with Battlefront 2. Oh, very bad news. So yeah, that's another different topic to talk about. So yeah, let's not talk about that too in great detail. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Black Ops 3. Take it with a grain of salt. I was never really a COD fan, anyways. Like I would play it solely for the campaign, but Black Ops 3, it's definitely a piece of shit game. And I would just play this game strictly for the zombies mode, to be honest. Avoid single player, avoid nightmare modes. Just for this game, I would just stick with multiplayer or zombies. It's completely up to you. I also forgot to mention, a small mention, the pros on this game. It has Steam Workshop, so you got people making custom maps and all that stuff, which I definitely inclined to agree, to like into that. That's for sure. Like I love how you can mod the game. You add different game modes and maps, etc. That's the only good thing about Black Ops 3 as well. The Steam Workshop and modding tools. So gotta give Chuck props for that. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I've been ranting for too long. This is supposed to be a Black Ops 3 review, yet I'm here ranting like a fucking old man. So anyways, that's my thoughts. Take it with a grain of salt. You know, leave your thoughts on what's your thoughts about Black Ops 3. Do you love it? Do you hate it just like I do? Leave the comments down below. I'm definitely looking forward to hear you guys' thoughts about Black Ops 3. Like, give me your guys' opinions about, you know, you guys' opinions might vary, might be completely different from me, but yeah, just leave it in the comments down below, and yeah, I would be down to discuss Black Ops 3. But yeah, that's all I got for today. I'm not sure I'm gonna play Call of Duty Ghosts or World War II or Infinite Warfare, because like, I don't know. I'm not gonna spend money on COD games. No bigger than fucking $20. I will not spend even $30 on a COD game. So that's a lot to say. But yeah, that's all I got today for the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 review. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you guys didn't, then hit the dislike button. It's all up to you. But yeah, guys, until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.
We kill every last one of these motherfuckers.